Hi everybody, I'm Matt and this is
Liam,
and you're watching Walkabout Kids. Now today we're going to be talking about another Aussie lizard, and this is another pretty cool lizard. This is another one of our favourite lizards. We've got lots of favourite lizards, and this one's pretty special. He's found in New South Wales, but he's a bit of a funny looking lizard. What is it, Liam? What kind of lizard do you know?
I know.
Where did he come from? This is a shingleback. Can you say shingleback?
Shingleback.
Shingleback lizard, two-headed lizard, pine cone lizard, sleepy lizard, bog-eye. Got lots of different names, but we call him
Mr. Bumpy.
Mr. Bumpy. Everyone say hi, Mr. Bumpy.
Hi, Mr. Bumpy.
Now, Mr. Bumpy, look at him. He's very bumpy, very cool-looking lizard. He's a part of the blue tongue family. He's got a big blue tongue as well, and he uses that why, Liam? Why does he use his blue tongue? Or why does he have a blue tongue, I should say?
He uses it to scare off predators.
He does. So opens up his mouth really wide, sticks out his big blue tongue. It's his way of saying, leave me alone. So what they do is mouth open wide, big blue tongue sticks out, flatten out their belly, they hiss, they puff, they want you to go away, okay? Now Mr. Bumpy is trying to go for a walk, okay? He's got all those big bumps, big hard scales on his back. What do you think he uses them for, Liam?
He uses them to protect him, like armour.
That's right. So it is. It's a bit like armour. It's quite hard. It is like a pine cone, and it helps protect him, okay? Now, what kind of food do you think Mr. Bumpy likes to eat?
Probably insects.
Insects, bugs. He also likes sort of veggies and stuff like that. So he will eat different types of grass and things like that. And they like flowers. I don't know if you've seen those little yellow flowers sometimes. They do like eating those. Now, this tail, this big stumpy tail, 2 reasons for that tail.
It's actually there to store his food.
Store his food, a bit like a
refrigerator or
esky. An esky, that's right. It's a fat storage. So he carries it around with him wherever he goes. He does. He eats enough, stores it in there. So where these guys live, it's a bit dry. So they live over the back of the ranges, sort of more out west from in New South Wales, where it's a bit more arid. Okay. So these guys don't eat all the time. Okay. So when they do get to eat, they'll store it in there, and it can last for quite a while. So it is a bit like an esky or a fridge. Okay. What's the other reason they use this tail? What can they use that tail for, Liam?
So the other predators can think it's their head.
That's right. So it confuses them. It's a defense mechanism, okay? We use that word a lot, okay? So defense. So this guy, what he does is he confuses the predator. So same again, we talk about birds a lot, okay? Other animals come down. They look at this guy and think, well, which end's going to bite? Is it going to be this end or is it going to be this end? They're not sure. Hopefully that's enough for him to confuse them. And sometimes you'll even see these guys sort of having a bit of a nap or that, and they'll curl up with their tail next to their head, okay? So it does help camouflage them, protect them a little bit. Now, something very interesting about these guys. They're the only known monogamous lizard, which means they're, you know what it means? No, it means they're married.
Really?
Yeah, really. So this is Mr. Bumpy. We've got Mrs. Bumpy as well, and they stay together. They're like a married couple. They do. That's what they do. So what they say is these guys come together at the end of the footy season, hang out for the cricket season, and then they go about their own way when the footy season starts again. And that's what they do. But they come back together, the same pair. So they're like an old married couple. That's what they do. A very beautiful looking lizard. Now, did you learn something today, Liam?
Yeah, sure did.
You sure did. That's excellent. Now, we better put Mr. Bumpy back, take him back to Mrs. Bumpy. She's probably wondering where he is.
Yeah.
I hope you guys learnt something. Have a good day. You got to say bye, Liam.
Bye.
See you guys. Keep an eye out for some more videos. We'll see you again. Thanks, guys.